Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, January 8th, 2019. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have Intel that finally, after many delays, has demoed its Intel Ice Lake CPUs at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, this took time to actually arrive, but it's there, and I guess they're trying to make it a little more competitive because AMD is really closing in, and competition is really hot now. And they said that the 10 nanometer Ice Lake CPUs would be available by the holiday season 2019. Android Q, of course, the next version of Android, is apparently going to have by default the dark mode. It seems that one of the aspects that a lot of people didn't think really about, and that is actually getting more momentum, is that dark mode actually saves battery life on devices. So of course, why not put by default and the dark mode, as of course many apps and many aspects of the Android operating system are getting dark theme right now. So this is going to be, I think, a good idea. Samsung, after Apple saying that, they would not really have that great moment of sales of iPhones. Well, Samsung has announced that it will not reach expected profits. Not only that, but the sale of its smartphones is slower than predicted. But in a turn of events, memory chip business is also slower than predicted. And what's happening is it's also dragging the prices for memory chips down. So all of that together means that Samsung will actually have decreased profits, and by a big margin, in the next few years. Amazon has taken the top spot of the most valuable company in the world. Now this is interesting because it's been a battle, and it's funny also to see that, these companies reached $1 trillion value, but they've really since then dropped down in value. Well, Apple, of course, has dropped out of the top 3 spot because of its sluggish iPhone sales that creating problems. So Amazon's number 1, Microsoft's number 2, and Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is at number 3. 5G performance, 5G everywhere, 5G, and more 5G. It's pretty much what we're hearing right now. Well, a study says that even with 5G deployment and the first 5G smartphones to actually arrive in the market in 2019, there'll be a lot of work to do in order to have better smartphone sales than 2018, where for the first time, smartphone sales actually went down. And the reason why? Most people just don't understand what's better to have 5G, and why should I get 5G? Good news, somewhat of a good news for the Windows 10 users. It would seem that in 19H1, the next version of Windows 10, the Windows 10 Home version will have up to 7 days of delay possible for the install of security updates. Right now, it's pretty much 0. And only the Pro and Enterprise version have some form of delay. So basically, that will be at least a week of delay, but it's apparently not rolled out yet, but it apparently is something that they are going to roll out. Of course, many users demanding that the fact that you could actually delay Windows updates a little more. Amazon in 2018 tried something that they thought would be a good idea. Of course, lots of packages are being stolen. So Amazon thought, hey, how about having someone put the packages in your home? That would also mean that they have a key or way to entering your home, which a lot of people apparently found creepy, so it didn't really work out, apparently. So now they're trying again this year in 2019, but now they're saying, well, how about we put it in your garage instead of your home? We'll see if that works. Interesting to see that the security of smartphones are really increasing, and basically the bad guys, and not just bad guys, companies that try to find flaws in law enforcement that want to have zero-day exploits, to tap into the data are actually really wanting to have this badly. A company called Zerodium is actually ready to pay, get this, $2 million for anybody that will come forward with a zero-click jailbreak to iOS for the iPhones and iPads, apparently. And there are more also. There's apparently from $500,000 to $1 million for different other devices that could be broken into. So it seems that it's a lucrative market. Maybe you should, brush up on your hacking. Interesting, because at the the Consumer Electronics Show, the world is seeing a lot of 8K TVs this week. And the funniest part about it is that although all of this is announced and all of this is very nice, many are actually really quick to say, well, first of all, most people don't see the difference between the 8K and 4K. And not just that, there's no 8K content at all right now, and there won't be 8K content for a little while. And finally, we talked about 2019 being possibly the time of having flexible screens on smartphones and all sorts of devices. Well, look at this. This is an LG TV that actually apparently is wowing everybody at the Consumer Electronics Show. It's a flexible screen that rolls back down inside the device when you don't watch it. So, of course, it's kind of it's an OLED screen that actually rolls into the device once it's used. And when you want to watch TV, it rolls back up. Kind of amazing when you think about it. And this is what the tech news for Tuesday, January 8th, 2019 was all about. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.